My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift, all part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous friends and fans. Welcome to this episode of Synchronicity. I am your host, Nadiya Shah, and this is your moment of synchronicity. I am here with the very fabulous Maria Sims. Now, Maria, I had the chance to see you speak many years ago. You were one of the very first speakers I saw in one of the very first conferences I went to, which was SOTA in 2006. I got your books while I was there. I've loved your books, so this is such an honor for me. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Nadiya.
So, Maria, I know that you are known for many things, your books, yes, but also the way that you connect astrology and art. Now, do you think the two inspire each other? What inspires you to connect the two?
Well, they do for me because art was my first career. My degree is in fine arts from college, and I've always done art. I do still do fine arts. I'd say probably the heyday of it was the years I lived in San Francisco. I was with 3 galleries out there. But now living in New Hampshire, I'm in a gallery in Exeter and an active member of a local art association. So it's just something that I still do. I paint paintings, I draw things, I do all the production art for my business. You know, I get the books ready to go to print, do the advertising art, website stuff, whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes, many hats, especially when...
Yeah. But I have been an astrologer for many, many years now and very active with it. So it's been kind of a natural thing for me to combine it. So I'll use art in my own books, but I've also incorporated astrological symbolism into a lot of my paintings. It's abstracted in so that maybe you don't see it unless you know something about astrology, but the glyphs are there.
I have found that people who are artistic tend to be more open to astrology, and astrologers as well tend to honor their creative voice a lot more than maybe, you know, someone who's in corporate finance or something. Why do you think that is? What do you think is happening on a level of spirit or awareness?
Well, there's so many different ways to approach astrology, and I've done the technical thing. I've specialized in cosmobiology Uranian, which is very technical, so I do that. I understand it. I've passed all the certification tests, and active with NCGR. I was the chair, and I've done all the conventional astrology things, but at the same time, I've always really kind of mixed it or incorporated it with my art. And to me, they're both arts in a sense. You do have to learn technical things to be a good artist as well, and you have to have a good technical background to be a good astrologer. But at the same time, intuition comes into it. You can't be a good astrologer or an artist unless you can get into the right side of your brain and tune in.
Yes, and for you, I've noticed when you're talking about art, I'm also thinking about your writing. Your writing is very art as well, like it would use part of that creative mind as well. How do you see the difference between writing astrology and doing art-related astrology? Or I should say astrology-inspired art.
That's a hard question because I don't know really for sure how to put it, because it is something that just comes from inside me. Although in the astrology training that I've had, some teachers will emphasize the mix with the intuitive. But with me, it's just natural, I think. It's, part of it would probably be in my own chart. I have the sun in Scorpio in the 12th house and the moon in Cancer on the cusp of the 8th. this would mean something to the people out there that know what you're saying. And Neptune is the most closely conjunct planet to an angle. It's 1 degree from my midheaven.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So there's water all over the place.
Inspiration. Maria, is there anything else you'd like to share about astrology, art, before I let you get back to the business of sharing?
Well, this has been a wonderful conference. It has gone especially well, I think,
and we are at NCGR 2013 conference in Philly.
Yeah, this is the organization that I've been the most active with. I belong to all of them, but this one was the first one I was involved in, and I have remained active and involved past. I'm a past chair. Where were we on your question even? But I think that you have to do both. It's important if you want to be an astrologer to get the technical grounding. And there's just no way around that. You need it. And I would strongly advise anybody that aspires to be an astrologer to go through the certification tests at one of the national organizations, because you need that credibility, both for yourself, your own feeling that I know what I'm doing and I've proved it, and I think it's also a good thing for the people that you're reading for. At the same time, it's important to be sensitive, because we've got a life in our hands when we're doing a consultation, and we need to be very, very aware of the ethics of good counseling, and that's part of the training too.
Maria, thank you so much. Thank you for this moment with you and for all your books and being a part of my journey as an astrologer. Thank you. And thank you so much for being here to celebrate Maria Sims with me. Until we connect again, take care.